Hello, welcome to Retro for You. Today we're going to be doing something else. This Atari Lynx, I know it's battered. I mean, it's got screw holes. I mean, it's in a bad shape, but let's see if we can get this thing working. Okay, also a bit of news is, do you remember last week we started soldering this board, the Amiga board, the Amiga? Well, I was looking online, I started building it. You can see here I started putting these components, and I basically could not find this board anywhere because it says Channel Z A1200 revision 1D4, and I thought that's a bit strange anyway. So basically I messaged John Chucky Hurtle, who makes these boards, drew the plans, etc. And I said to him, do you know anything about this board? And he said, where'd you get that from, basically? He said, that's a prototype. I don't even think it works. So basically, I've been soldering all these on, thinking it's going to work, and he said it might work, and I said, well, I'm not going to do that anymore, am I? So basically, this, unfortunately, is not going to get built. But while I was on there, I thought, I'll order 1.5. So this is the latest version of Amiga A1200 version 1.5. So it's a blue board as well. I thought I'd go for something a bit different. Everybody goes for black, etc. So we're going to be starting building this in a couple of videos. And this I have got instructions for, and I have got a map for. So hopefully all should be good. I've just got to remove the components off the other board. But I've also got a plan for that. I've got a new toy coming, so it should be in a new video. So today, like I said before, we're back on the Atari Lynx. That's about it for news. So I'll see you after the short intro and advert. See you soon, guys. Bye.
Can anyone handle the power of color?
Atari Lynx, the portable video arcade. Lynx, so packed with action, racked with attraction, stacked with more games for total satisfaction. It'll blow you away. Lynx, more fun and games from Atari.
Hello, welcome. Tonight, it's a cold Friday night. I need to get a heater in here now because the weather's changing. It's actually getting cold again in the UK. We're going to try get this working, the Atari Lynx. You can see here, it's been badly looked after. It's got two holes in here. So the first thing we're going to do, like I say, is we're going to stick some batteries in the thing. It takes 6 batteries. I think there's actually just one stuck in there already. So we're going to stick these in. And they all go the one direction, like the band from the 90s. So we'll plug that in, the batteries are in, and press the on button, and we've got no life at all. This thing is totally dead. Like I say, so we'll take these batteries out. That one is still stuck in there. And we'll try to remove these screws. There's that last battery, out it comes, and there you go. That explains why we're not getting any power. Obviously this has been looked at before. And also it looks like it's had the capacitors replaced. The battery is desoldered for some reason, not the battery, so the speaker's desoldered. The port here, and you can see there is some green corrosion on some of the pins here, just there. But obviously all the caps have been replaced beforehand, which is good. So it looks like somebody has been trying to fix this, but maybe not got very far with it or something. Or it's had the caps replaced. The screen doesn't look in very good condition. Looks like there's been some work around the port here. It looks intact, which is good. So we're going to start diagnosing this. So first things first, we'll just have the board here. Have a look under here. So what I'm going to do is, just bear with me, I'm going to switch to the scope and we'll have a look underneath. So here we are on the microscope. You can see here there's a lot of residue here. It looks like flux, and I've also noticed straight away that between here and here looks like there should be a connection. And if I switch to continuity mode, so this should beep if there's a connection, and there isn't, but you can see there. See if we can get some IPA, and give it a bit of a brush off with the toothbrush. If you look there, there's an actual track that's broken, so that's going to need a little bit of a bridge. Now, as I said before, my favourite thing for bridging is capacitor legs. Make brilliant bridges. So what I'm going to do is just get this capacitor leg and cut it down to roughly the right size. Reaches the next leg there. So we just need to cut that off a bit more. So that now is cut off, so now all we need to do is get some fresh solder and solder that up. Like so. So you can see that now is a nice little repair, and now we now have continuity and it's solid, like I say. So we'll give that a good clean up again and have a look, see how we go. So while we're here, we'll just give these other buttons a clean up as well. So that's that repaired, and we'll just have a look around here. So it looks okay. That one looks a bit, I don't know. checking there's no moving pins. Looks like somebody's actually resoldered this and some of the pads have gone by the looks of it. So that to me looks like there's only solder on the actual pin. I mean, we might end up having to take this off ourselves and having a look underneath this board. For the moment, we're going to order that Q11. Don't know what's happened there. It looks like the solder mask has been stripped off. Is that being soldered onto the solder mask there? So has that got, what I'm saying, has that got continuity between there and there? Yes, it has, but does that need continuity between there and there? Are these earths or? If you look there, that's been scraped off, and that pin there, which is the second pin up, has been soldered directly to there, but does it need it? I don't know. At the moment, I'm just going to take that away and have a look at the schematics. Now you see it hasn't got continuity, but was that done for a reason? I don't know. At the moment, that all looks good. It looks a lot better than what it was, and we've fixed that one track. Okay, so basically, we've got the meter set up here. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's always a bit iffy, this meter, is to see. And I've put the batteries in the battery pack. I've taped them up because they tend to ping out like mad. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to check we've got 9 volt. Which hopefully we have. Yeah, as you can see there is 9 volt. So now we're going to connect this to the board. So we will solder the wires directly to the board. There's the live. Yes. So they're all connected now. So now we should have 9 volt here. Which we have also. We should have 9 volt of this transistor here, which basically acts as a switch. Which we have. But basically, out the back here, it should be outputting 5 volt once you press the power button. So we're going to try that. So the power button is this side. So let me check that is correct. Yes, it is. So what we need to do is to just press the power button. This is where you need about 5 pairs of hands. So now we're we're not getting any voltage out of that transistor. It's a common failure on these, that transistor, so we again will desolder these. And to test the Lynx, what we can do is this transistor, the 5 volt, is fed to this cap C39 here. We can actually make a lead, okay? So 5 volt, we have a USB cable here, which I've cut the end off, strip the wires back, and you can see here now it has, if I measure the voltage, 5 volt. So I can solder that directly to the cap. So let's do that. Make sure it's unplugged first. So we'll just solder this directly onto the underside of the capacitor. So positive to positive. And negative to negative. So we're only doing this as a test purpose. It's basically called a dead or alive test for the Lynx. You can basically tell whether your Lynx is any good or whether it's a power circuit that's failed. So if we turn this on, let's see what we get. So as you can see, the Lynx has come alive. Unfortunately, I haven't got a game to test it, but you can see there that it's that one there, you can see. It's looking good. Apart from there is some damage on the screen there. Other than that, it's powered on, so that says to me this Lynx is gonna live. So basically what we need to do next time is replace that transistor. I'm going to order that and then see if we can get the 5 volt out of the batteries. If we can't do that, we'll have to look into it a bit more complex basically and see what else there is. I know there's some Zenith diodes there and stuff as well around the circuitry that knocks it down to 5 volt. So we'll look into that, but at the moment the Lynx is going. I haven't got a game unfortunately, like I said, it's still not coming in the post. As soon as the game's in the post, we'll try this, because obviously we've done some repair here to the cartridge port and we still may have to lift this cartridge port off, but that's for a future video. So as soon as I've got a game, we can test it off to 5 volt if we haven't got the Zenith, but at least we can try to see if the thing's working. But so far so good, it's looking good guys. Right, okay, before I go, tomorrow is our live stream where I jump on a live stream with other fellow YouTube repairers. It's a good laugh, like basically you can ask us questions, we talk about things we've been up to, etc. And just come along to say hello. It's always good to see you. And last time we had a quiz, etc. So the quiz was really hard. I found it really hard. I mean, some of you guys might find it really easy, but it's mainly based on retro, etc. There are a bunch of great guys. So I'll put a link down below for the live stream, and also don't forget to check out the other guys down below, like Captain Commodore, 8-Bit Retro Refix, 8-Bit in the Basement. The channel's called Joseph. They're all good YouTubers. They all do different things. Some do hardware, some do software, etc. And that's about it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We're almost at 400 subs. Well, we're this side of 350 now, which is good. We're about 362 or something standing. So I shall see you all next time on Retro for You. See you guys. Thanks. Bye.